down there. Do we walk this way? Oh, this is so pretty. And it's also not raining, so I don't know why I put my umbrella up. Oh, God. So, this morning has not been great so far. Had a good little cry session just to let out all the frustrated emotions. Today is the first day that I felt a little bit of like a twinging pain in my hip. And I think I tried to record something about it the other day, but I don't think I actually managed to do it. So 5 years ago, I had a hip operation, and it was a very challenging and it's not, I don't know, I can't. Why are you smiling at me like that? It's actually really good. Thank you. Come on. There isn't much a Portuguese tart can't fix, is there? Those pretty houses on the hill. That's what we like to see. And a plane. That's fun. He's just popped behind the clouds. This morning was really tough. The toughest morning of this Camino so far. It's now obviously not morning anymore, and it's taken me a while to figure out, to get myself to a point where I wanted to speak about it. There were more things at play than just the Camino and just walking, but basically, this feeling has kind of been brewing for a few days. That's like, why are we doing this? Why are we getting up every day and just walking all day and flopping down at night, eating, sleeping, and then doing it again the next day? And we've been doing it for so many days now, and just kind of getting to a point where I'm like, what are we doing? I just feel like we've wasted the past week of our lives. And Marek, he was trying to encourage me by saying like, here, let me show you on the map, look how far we've come, and that almost like made it worse. Because I was like, we've come so far. I should feel so proud, I should feel excited, I should feel like we've accomplished so much already, but I just didn't. I was just not feeling good this morning. Portuguese tarts definitely helped, and somehow the walking has helped. Just putting my head down and just moving. That, for some reason, has been therapeutic, which is weird because that's exactly what I was feeling bummed about. So, very conflicting. I still don't know whether I would ever do this again. My answer right now is definitely no. But, I don't know. Maybe when we get to the end, we'll just feel that real big sense of accomplishment. But for now, for today, I'm okay. I've gotten to a point where I'm okay. So, yeah, long story short, wasn't feeling good this morning, but I'm okay now. And we'll keep walking and we'll keep going until we get done for the day. And then we'll be that much closer to finishing this huge distance.
And the thing that got Sarah so frustrated this morning was something as simple as trying to get a tax number. You know, and it's in those moments where you're brought back down to earth again, like you're brought out of this Camino bubble and reminded that just because we're on this journey doesn't mean that life stops, you know. Life is carrying on. And I think we're reminded of that every day as well when we're walking past the highways and people are just going along their daily lives. They're all rushing off to work and we just here and you almost feel like you exist separately from society, but it's not. Life still goes on and you still need to do the things that you need to do to ensure what?
I think that could also be it as well, like feeling like I can't keep up with the pace that like other things are going at, and because you just want to slow down. The other work that we generally do, the online work that we do and whatnot, like I have not been able to keep up with that stuff. And it's frustrating to me, and I think it's just because we walk all day and then you get there and you're so tired in the evenings. I don't know, it's just, yeah, that frustration that I can't do everything and also keep doing this journey every day. Have we got another little stowaway?
Hello.
He's so cute. Where's your human? Where's your human, buddy?
It looks a little bit cold and wet.
Oh, shut. He's probably like, help me! My human's inside and they don't know that I'm out here.
Should we ring this bell?
Maybe. And just tell them their dog's out here. Is this your,
No,
nod?
not it.
Ah. Okay. Sorry. Shame. That's not his home. It looks, he thinks it is. He's sniffing at the gate. Oh, shame. Poor little guy. I wonder where his home is. You are so cute. What a cute little doggo, hey? Sweet pie. Yes. Cheers.
Welcome to the town of Pontevedra. That's actually pretty easy. 11.5 k's and we're here. We got here at about 1:30. And
No
now,
rain, lots of sunshine.
Now we've got the whole afternoon ahead of us. Nice warm hostel, donuts, nothing much else to report on really. 4 stages left of the Camino and we're done.
Good morning. Let's go walking. So I feel much better this morning, but I don't. I feel much better this morning and much better about walking and everything, but I don't think my feelings have changed about whether or not I would do another one. How are you doing today?
Everything's feeling very final. Or like we're in the final stage now, which we pretty much are. We're in a town called Pontevedra. It's like a university student town. We've got 67 kilometers left to go and this is our 4th last stage. So everything feels like it's kind of wrapping up almost. Everybody back at the hostels as well now, they're all talking about finishing and getting to the end. Whereas the chat has never really been about that, it's been about the journey, but now everybody's just getting to a point where they actually want to finish. And we're feeling the same as well. You know, we've been walking for a very long time already, like very long time, and we're ready to be done.
Yeah.
It's still been really cool coming on this journey though and experiencing all of this. Yeah, and last night we actually got a taste for what the high season could potentially be like, because in our hostel room there were 11 beds and 9 of them were taken. And I mean that is nothing near to what the high season would be, because there are other rooms as well and those would have been full, and the other building, that place would have been full as well. And I mean just with those 9 people in the room today, it felt very crowded. Something that we have noticed as well is that the bathroom facilities are just lacking in these hostels. So like there was one toilet for the guys for potentially 22 guys, you know. So the season will play a very big part in your enjoyment of the Camino. So we've just had a look at the route for the day, and we'll be going through what they call a desert on the stage. So we're taking a little detour off of the route itself to find a cafe to refuel and restock, because we'll pretty much be going 17 k's today with not passing one cafe, one shop or anything. It'll be pretty trying, to say the least. Definitely makes the plane perform better. Just a little rant warning. If you want to know how much we have struggled since getting into Spain doing a Camino, the best way to describe it is that they have closed the thermal baths in winter. Who closes the thermal baths in winter? Like, that's how many things are closed at the moment.
Officially 60 left to go. Yo, that just feels a bit crazy.
And considering just a couple of days ago we got so happy when we saw 100. Now we're 40 k's away from that point. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So that means we've done about 181 kilometers now. That's a bit mental to think about, because usually when, like, we would have considered a big walking day in our travels, maybe like a 5k walk, 10k walk, you know, we were pretty proud of that. And now to think that we've done 180 kilometers across 2 countries, that's wild.
Sorry, Marek, what did you say about nowhere to stop along the way? Nothing? A desert section?
I don't understand, because when I was following the route of where we're going, there's absolutely nothing along the way. And now we're going to get even a Spanish omelette and a piece of bread as well.
Yeah.
We didn't actually order this part.
Yeah, I think it comes complimentary.
Yeah.
Oh. Cheers. I am a happy peregrinus. I like it when you have regular stops and beer and coffee and just stopping at all the cafes and places. Makes it much more enjoyable, I must say.
Okay, so over the past few days it feels like all we've been doing is complaining. I feel like I actually need to explain why. So, what we're doing already by itself is pretty difficult, you know, walking so many kilometers per day, but it is just walking. At the end of the day, all you're doing is you just like shut your mind off for a bit, put on your bag and walk. But it's the little inconveniences that's starting to creep in that's making it difficult. So, because we're doing it in this season, obviously there's a lot of rain. It looks like it might rain again on us later.
Oh, please don't. Please!
And then on top of that as well, everything is closed. So in the high season...
Well, not everything. We just walked out of a cafe, so...
Mostly everything's closed. So in the high season, you wouldn't ever have to worry about finding a place to sleep for the night. Yeah, there would be a lot of people, so there'd be a lot of competition for getting those beds, but everything is open. When we walk out the doors in the morning, we kind of walk to a place and we say, please, can the hostel be open? Because again, not everything is open. And it's also now getting into Spain, the kitchens in the hostels are disappearing. So like, for example, last night, the hostel we were staying in had 3 microwaves, 2 sinks to wash dishes, but nowhere to cook food.
And no dishes, really.
And no dishes either.
So I don't really know what the sinks were for.
So it's those little conveniences that's starting to get to us, and also just staying in hostels as well. So like last night's one was full to the rafters.
We are so dramatic and we're such ninnies. I feel like such ninnies for complaining. But I think that it's also because we've been going for so many days. Today's day 12, is it? 12 days.
So it's those little inconveniences that's starting to creep in, that's making it difficult at this point.
But I know for me, I get more upset and more negative the more I focus on those things. So that's why I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm not complaining anymore. I'm going to focus on the positive. We only have a few days left. And I'm going to try to keep my spirits as high as possible.
But we also do want to keep it as real as we can. We don't want to sugarcoat it. It's a difficult thing to be doing. It's a long distance to be walking. So when you're struggling for very small conveniences, like finding a blanket as well, it's those type of things that makes you over it and
It's
just
so
wants it to
funny
end.
because Marek gets he'll point out those things and complain about them and everything, but you're such an interesting person. Because you love the way that difficult things like this make us appreciate things. You're like, oh, we appreciate this so much now, but when we're going through it, he's like, oh, those things, we can't find the blankets, we can't get this, that's closed, damn it. And then when we get to places that are open, he's like, now look at how much we appreciate this.
Yes.
He is just...
It's experiences like this that you absolutely hated while you're going through it. But then when you're done and you're back into something that makes you happy, you really appreciate it, like fully appreciate it.
There we go.
Something as simple as having a warm, fluffy towel for when you get out the shower. Something as small as that brings you so much joy. I think the sign has been made for us.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, it was definitely made for us.
Go, Pumpy, go!
I'm proud, I am. We should watch Nacho Libre again. What does he ask? Did you drink half or more than half? Marek, you're so sneaky. I feel a little bit dilly. Delirious. Maybe it's the beer, but I didn't even have a whole glass like I was saying. I'm pretty sure Marek drank half my glass.
Say it in the same accent again.
No. This feels like power walking at the Olympics. Like this is how they walk. With the arms.
Is there 8 k's left? Ooh! No. Bye.
Yeah, that's the headbutt motion. That's when you're like, okay, I'm gone. Bye, buddy. Yeah, but that's on the road, isn't it? The main road. Santiago de Compostela, 40 kilometers. What? I'm pretty sure that's on the main road though. We're probably still looking at about 50. But it's so close. 50.09. So basically, if I go a little way down here, we'll be at 50! Woo! Only 50 kilometers to go!
Oh, look at that guy.
Oh, he's so cute! He's beautiful.
Hello.
What a sweetie. I wonder where his human is. So cute. How long have you even been lying there? What a little darling. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gotta have some dummy scratches.
You see all those rolls on his back?
Oh, he's giving me the half closed eyes. Super relaxed. Look. Hey. Hey. Are you in doggy heaven? What a cutie. Sorry, I literally cannot stand any longer.
What a day.
Beautiful country.
You found a place to eat.
And it's just destroyed me.
Did you find a place to eat?
Yeah, that bar back there, a couple of days back.
Oh my goodness. Those last few Ks.
Oh, toughen up, princess.
Thanks for that. You got another 20K to go.
You wouldn't see me. You don't see me slumped over.